Michael Cohen asks judge to gag publicity-seeking Stormy Daniels' attorney Michael Avenatti after his 121 TV appearances and 439 tweets related to the case in 3 months. President Donald Trump's embattled attorney is trying to silence porn actress Stormy Daniels' lawyer with a gag order. But Michael Avenatti, who is representing the porn star, has hit back, slamming the legal move as a complete joke and baseless. In a court filing in Los Angeles, Brent Blakely, an attorney for Michael Cohen, the president's personal lawyer, has asked a judge to stop Michael Avenatti from talking about Cohen to the press and via Twitter. He argued that Avenatti, who is representing Daniels, has been tainting the case with a publicity tour that has included making 121 television appearances over the past 3 months, and tweeting 439 times about him or the case since the porn star filed her lawsuit in March. Cohen's attorney said Daniels' lawyer was mainly driven by his seemingly unquenchable thirst for publicity. Blakely demanded a restraining order against Avenatti last night. But Avenatti refused to be muted, hitting back via Twitter to his 539,000 followers. "We just learned that Mr. Cohen and his attorney, Brent Blakely, are going to file a motion seeking to have the court issue a gag order preventing me and others from providing info and docs to the media and the public. They want it all hidden. Is this okay?" He later tweeted, "The motion for a gag order is a complete joke and baseless. Mr. Cohen and Brent Blakely can't deal with the truth, the facts, and the law, so they have to resort to unethical, meritless motions. This must be their birthday present to Mr. Trump." Blakely argued in court documents that Avenatti's behavior, including almost daily tweets about Cohen, was unethical, threatened his client's ability to have a fair trial and was turning the case into a media circus. He wants a judge to sign a restraining order that would prohibit Avenatti from speaking to reporters or publicly releasing details about the case, adding that the malicious attacks on Mr. Cohen must be stopped in its tracks. However, Avenatti told Associated Press, "The only unethical lawyers in this case are Mr. Cohen and his lawyer Mr. Blakely. They want to hide the truth from the American people because Mr. Cohen and Mr. Blakely believe that conspiracy and cover-up are acceptable. They want the cover-up to continue." Late last month, a judge overseeing the case wrapped Avenatti for his non-stop publicity tour. His decision came hours after a contentious court hearing, where Judge Kimball Wood suggested he wouldn't be able to keep up his wall-to-wall TV appearances should a criminal case against Donald Trump lawyer Michael Cohen lead to charges or trial. "I say publicity tour not in a derogatory sense," the judge told him. "You're entitled to publicity. I can't stop you, unless you're participating in a matter before me." Cohen's lawyer, Stephen Ryan, opposed Avenatti's effort to be able to represent his client in court. Ryan said Avenatti had done 170 TV appearances, and accused Avenatti of leaking derogatory financial information about Cohen that gets maintained by law enforcement and banks. Avenatti denied having chosen his role on TV over the courtroom. "We're not going to stop and we're not going to change our approach, period," he said. As soon as he left the courtroom, Avenatti brandished his knack for PR, demanding that Michael Cohen immediately release the Trump tapes that he says will show the president conspiring with his longtime personal attorney. Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, has said she had sex with Trump in 2006 when he was married. He has denied it. The porn star is suing Trump and Cohen and is seeking to invalidate a non-disclosure agreement she signed days before the 2016 presidential election. She argues the agreement should be nullified because Cohen signed it, but the president did not. Cohen had sought to delay the legal fight after his home and office were raided by the FBI in April. Agents were seeking records about the non-disclosure agreement, among other items. A federal judge agreed in April to delay the case for 90 days after Cohen argued that the criminal investigation overlapped with issues in the lawsuit and his right against self-incrimination would be adversely affected because he would not be able to respond and defend himself. But Avenatti has asked the court to reconsider the delay, force Trump to answer questions under oath and allow him to obtain documents in the lawsuit. The president's lawyers said they would oppose that request, and a hearing is set for later this month. Avenatti recently tweeted that his client should be celebrated for her courage, strength and intelligence. "She is one of the most credible people I have ever met regardless of gender.